My friends, I speak to you tonight from the heart. Success, happiness, and love are not distant prizes waiting somewhere beyond your reach, to be seized only through endless struggle. Everything you have ever longed for or pursued already exists, right now in this very moment, within you. You were taught, were you not, to chase happiness, to run after love, to pursue wealth and recognition. Yet in that pursuit, you overlook the most fundamental principle that shapes your entire world. What you seek is seeking you, and it is not effort but imagination that draws it near. Listen carefully. Every desire is a seed planted in the garden of your imagination. It does not bear fruit through toil or strain, but through your willingness to accept its fulfillment here and now. How would your life look if you stopped chasing your dreams and instead lived as though they had already come true? What if, instead of pursuit, you simply became the person who naturally experiences those desires? That, my friends, is the law of assumption, the secret to effortlessly attracting what you wish for. You do not need to labor to create a reality where your desire is fulfilled. All you must do is close your eyes, immerse yourself in the feeling of the wish fulfilled, and trust that it is already done. Let go of the need to chase. The chase is rooted in doubt and signals to the universe that you do not yet believe in your own creative power. Instead, dwell in quiet confidence, knowing that the moment you desire something, it is already yours. By embracing the feeling of fulfillment, you emit a vibrational signal that arranges circumstances, events, and people for its realization. Look around you. What are you chasing? What are you searching for in the outer world that can so easily be found within? Your only task is to remain in the state of the fulfilled desire. Do not worry about how it will come. That is not your work. That belongs to the unseen forces responding to your inner world. Your responsibility is simply to remain steadfast in the feeling of fulfillment and allow life to organize itself accordingly. Life is not a race, it is a divine unfolding. When you rest in the knowing that what you seek is already on its way, you cease running in circles. You stand still in the quiet of your being, knowing that every desire is already moving toward you. So I ask you, what if you could stop chasing happiness and instead allow it to come to you by accepting the fact of your already existing joy? What if, instead of running after love, you accepted yourself as already deeply and completely loved? And what if, instead of pursuing success, you lived with the feeling of the accomplished end, seeing yourself as already possessing the life you desire? Stop chasing and begin creating from within. Let your imagination lead you, and trust that the outer world will conform to the image you hold inside. This is the secret. This is the law. You do not need to struggle for what is already yours. Accept the feeling of the wish fulfilled, and it will come, inevitably, as surely as the sun rises. Your assumption is the bridge between desire and manifestation. So be still, be calm, and know it is already done. To accept the feeling of the wish fulfilled means to live in the emotional and mental state of having achieved it, even before outer evidence appears. This is the key to unlocking the creative power within you. When you imagine your desire is present, you shift your consciousness into the state where it already exists. Though the world around you may not yet reflect it, it will soon reshape itself to mirror your inner reality. I have always emphasized this truth. Your inner world, your thoughts, emotions, and beliefs, creates your outer experience. Therefore, If you wish to manifest something in life, it is not enough merely to think about it or hope for it in the future. You must feel it as though it were already here. This goes beyond mere wishing or positive affirmation. You have precisely captured the essence of the practice of assuming the wish fulfilled, to become the version of yourself who already possesses what you desire. Allow me to summarize and expand upon these principles. First, your inner state is the foundation of your reality. This is not about outward pretense or self-deception, but about deep inner agreement with the truth that your desire is already fulfilled. You live this state sincerely, feeling yourself free, abundant, loved, or successful, depending on your wish. Second, the subconscious mind does not distinguish between imagination and reality. It accepts repeated emotional impressions as truth. When you consistently dwell in the feeling of fulfillment, your subconscious reshapes your beliefs, behaviors, and ultimately your external reality. Third, faith and persistence are essential. You must maintain your inner conviction and return to the feeling of fulfillment even when outer circumstances appear contrary. Doubt and old habits are natural obstacles, yet they dissolve through steady practice. Fourth, release the need to control the outer world. True creation flows from trust in the unseen powers, in your subconscious, in divine law itself. Focus only on what lies within your control, your inner state. Fifth, the principle of being still and knowing. Inner quiet and confidence are not passivity, they are active trust. When the mind grows still, fear and doubt fall away, allowing creative forces to work without resistance. Sixth, knowledge as deep intuition. This is a knowing that transcends logic, a calm certainty that your desire is already realized, existing now in another dimension of being. Seventh, the fruitfulness of inner work. Seeds planted in imagination begin to sprout, and you witness their gradual manifestation in the physical world. Ultimately, you become the creator of your life, not through struggle and striving, but through harmony between your inner world and the reality you wish to experience. This is the path of trust in your inner power and wisdom, a daily practice of inner peace. Make time for meditation or quiet presence to strengthen your trust in the process. Visualize your desires vividly. See yourself already possessing what you seek, rich in detail and emotion. Keep a journal of your desires, writing them as affirmations in the present tense. I live in abundance. I am healthy and joyful. Release control. When you feel the urge to force results, remind yourself to let go. Growth begins within, like a seed, and external change takes time. The key ideas are these: desire, a bridge between the invisible and the visible. Through imagination and emotional experience, we give life to our wishes and help them take form. Imagination, the master key of creation. Your ability to see, feel, and experience your wish as already fulfilled is the very act of creation. Inner source, the true origin of all manifestation. External circumstances are mere reflections of your inner state. The chase for external validation leads only to disappointment. Letting go of pursuit. Chasing the outer world is an expression of doubt in your own creative power. Real strength lies in consciousness, perception, and belief. Conscious creation instead of struggle. When you realize that all you need already lives within you, you cease running after illusions and become the deliberate creator of your life. Practice visualization with emotional depth. Imagine your desire as already fulfilled. Feel the joy, gratitude, and peace of it. Watch your thoughts and beliefs. When you find yourself chasing externals, gently turn inward. Develop inner trust. Remind yourself often that the universe and your consciousness are already working together for your good. Meditate on your inner source. Feel your wholeness and completeness regardless of circumstances. Write your desires in the present tense as realized truths. Several times a day, mentally place yourself in the fulfilled state. Ask, how do I feel? How do I act? What has changed in my life? When you feel the urge to plan or worry about how it will happen, return to the feeling of fulfillment. Be patient and consistent. Manifestation takes time, but steady inner alignment accelerates the process. The inner state comes first. Outer change follows. To live in the end is faith without evidence. You act as though your desire were fulfilled, trusting not appearances, but the creative power of imagination. Imagination is the architect of your life. Effort without inner alignment is hollow. The subconscious responds not to effort, but to emotion and imagery. It accepts your inner state as fact and brings forth matching outer conditions. Through imagination, you transcend limitation and create new possibilities. Imagination is the divine creative force within you, not mere fantasy, but the living channel of universal creativity. Practice daily, vividly imagining your fulfilled desires with full emotional immersion. Trust the process, even when outer evidence lags behind. Focus on inner abundance and success, not on the strain of effort. When you consciously and purposefully use your imagination, you become a co-creator with the divine, shaping your world from within. Remember, the life you long for is not built through struggle or strain, but through the power of imagination harmonized with faith and feeling. Your imagination is your greatest gift. Use it wisely, and you will witness your world transform to reflect the images you hold within. Now go forth and create the life you are meant to live, not through struggle, but through the divine power of your imagination. If this message resonates with you, like this video and subscribe to our channel. Here, you'll discover timeless wisdom from the world's greatest teachers of transformation. Return to our videos daily and watch your desires unfold. Your success is inevitable. Click the bell icon to unlock more secrets of visualization and manifestation, truths hidden for decades that we're now revealing to you on the Worldwide Miracles channel.